Our second honorary degree recipient will be introduced by Samyuta Rajesh, who is graduating with a bachelor's degree in international affairs with a concentration in international development and a minor in journalism and mass communication. She is passionate about self-development and human behavior and shares insights on multiple platforms about health, happiness, and healing. Samyuta.
Thank you. President Granberg, I am honored to present to you Jonathan Ledecky, Doctor of Public Service, honoris causa.
Jonathan Ledecky is a highly innovative and successful entrepreneur, investor, mentor, and philanthropist. The son of a Czech immigrant father who started life in America as a dishwasher, Mr. Ledecky attended Harvard College, where he studied government and graduated with honors. He went on to earn a Master of Business Administration degree from the Harvard Business School. In Washington, D.C. in 1994, Mr. Ledecky founded an office supply company called U.S. Office Products. In record time, just 3 years, the company went from a startup to the Fortune 500 with annual sales of nearly $4 billion. The company owned mailboxes, etc., now called the UPS Store, and distributed Starbucks coffee to offices nationwide. For his accomplishments, Mr. Ledecky was named the NASDAQ CEO of the Year and the International Franchise Association's Free Enterprise Award winner. Mr. Ledecky has since lent his considerable business acumen and experience to companies nationwide as an investor and mentor to emerging growth companies and their founders. He has served on more than 20 public company boards and has helped raise over $25 billion in financing for those companies. He has also led leadership positions on the National Commission on Entrepreneurship and the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. A longtime sports enthusiast, Mr. Ledecky in 1999 became the co-owner of the Washington Capitals, the Washington Wizards, and the Washington Mystics. After relinquishing those in 2014, Mr. Ledecky became co-owner of the National Hockey League's New York Islanders and the American Hockey League's Bridgeport Islanders. On top of his many business ventures and advisory roles, Mr. Ledecky is a generous philanthropist. In 1997, he started a foundation dedicated to the education of underprivileged children. The foundation provided grants to over 100 organizations serving children and young adults in the DMV region while helping to open and support independent schools for inner-city students in Washington, New York, and Boston. Mr. Ledecky has been a trustee of the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Foundation, an organization he knows firsthand through his niece, 10-time Olympic medalist Katie Ledecky. His beneficence has also extended to the George Washington University, where he served for 5 years as a member of our Board of Trustees. Mr. Ledecky is a role model for aspiring entrepreneurs and those seeking to succeed in business. His advice, investment, and leadership has fostered entrepreneurial companies' growth and ability to compete and thrive across the globe. John Ledecky, in recognition of all the foregoing, and by virtue of the authority granted to me by the Congress of the United States of America, vested in the Board of Trustees of the George Washington University, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Public Service, honoris causa. I declare you fully entitled to all of its rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities.
Thank you, President Gramberg, and thank you to all of the trustees and all those involved for this wonderful honor. As someone who never made it off the wait list for the George Washington Law School in 1979, I now have the best of both worlds, a Harvard education and a GW degree. Woo! I am so thrilled to receive this honor alongside Vincent and Jen. Vincent has improved our lives through dedicated service to the region for decades, and it was not discussed, he helped bring baseball back to the District of Columbia. Thank you, Vincent. You're going to hear from Jen. She's devoted 20 years of her vibrant career to public service, and we ironically both graduated from the same high school in Connecticut. They're very happy back there. Listen, my friends were concerned about me giving this speech, so they said, we're going to send you ChatGPT speeches based on putting in all the input here. Quite frankly, their versions were better than what I'm going to tell you today, but I don't want to be accused of plagiarism and lose my degree just as I receive it. It might be technically better, but ChatGPT and all of technology will never capture the human spirit. It will never capture the character of being human. Don't you forget that. I want to tell you a story. My dad came to this country in 1948 from the Czech Republic. He was a refugee from communism. He landed at Ellis Island on a packed boat. The only job he could get was as a dishwasher off of Exit 9 of the New Jersey Turnpike at the Howard Johnson's restaurant. He was working there one day when he said to his colleague in broken English, "I am new in this country. If I am blessed to become a citizen, what should I do?" And his boss said 3 things: get a good education, have a family, and one day try to buy a home. That's the American dream. As a penniless immigrant, my father ended up working days and going to school at night. It took him 20 years of night school, but he got his BA. He got an MBA. He even, alongside Vincent, got a PhD. We grew up in small rental apartments in the Bronx, Brooklyn, and Queens. Shout out to those of you from there. And when I was a very young boy, I asked my father, "Dad, what is the box that you have in our hall closet that every night when you come home, you take the coins out of your pocket and you throw them into the box every night?" And he said, "Son, that's our house box. That's the box of our future." Well, it took my father 15 years of putting pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters in the box when one night he finally told us, "I have saved enough coins to buy us a house." Why do I tell that story? I want to thank my parents for their hard work and sacrifice in making our American dream a reality. But more importantly, can I ask all the graduating members of this year's class to please stand up for 1 minute. Please humor me and stand up. Now, look around for your parents, your relatives, your siblings, your teachers, your friends in the audience. They deserve a standing ovation from you. Give them that love, give them that applause for all that they've done for you in these years of your life. Let's hear it. Whoa! They are so exceedingly proud of your lifetime achievement today. And you can sit down. But you should be so grateful to them for being there for you as a support system, offering guidance, encouragement, and love. What's my next message? Hockey is life. At least it is if you own a hockey team like me. Why do I say that? It goes by faster than a slap shot. You want to avoid the penalty box at all costs. Otherwise, you need a GW lawyer. Still can't believe I didn't get in. You need good coaches and teammates too. Find something you love as much as hockey players love hockey and try to become great at it. But remember, failure happens. Embrace the failure. A successful hockey star making millions of dollars scores a goal only once on 10 to 15 to 20 shots that they take. Life certainly is not a straight line. The great hockey player Wayne Gretzky said, "I skate to where the puck is going, not where it's been." He also said, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take." So remember, shoot the puck. Yes, it's a hockey reference, but it's also a metaphor for seizing opportunities, taking risks, and pursuing your dreams with unwavering determination. Focus on what you can do well. Never stop learning. Never give up on your dreams, even if the path seems uncertain at times. Be resilient. Give back to your community, and most importantly, be kind and be grateful. The biggest break in my long career simply came from volunteering at a community organization serving Ward 8 in the District of Columbia when I first graduated from school. It's where I bumped into and met another volunteer who saw my potential, became my mentor, and put me on the path to where I stand in front of you today. In sports, winning might be defined by hosting a championship celebration, putting up a banner, or taking home a gold medal. But I go a step further and say a sports team can win both on and off the playing field. A sports team truly is a community trust, and we all own it together. Our New York Islanders Hockey with a Heart program of direct volunteering by both our players and our fans has so positively impacted our community. Given the relentless nature of technology, direct human connection, communication, and friendship will matter more than ever in our complicated and complex world. So please, please, on behalf of your parents, two things actually a parent told me. One was, "Mr. Ledecky, if you're speaking today, please tell the undergraduates, call your parents next year, don't forget." So I did that. You want to stay connected with your fellow graduates, not just through text or social media, but through meaningful face-to-face interactions. Cherish these friendships, nurture them, and let them serve as a source of strength and support as you navigate your next chapters in life. You are all graduating today from what I think is clearly one of the best educational institutions in America. You leave today among the best of the best for the world's future. As graduates of George Washington University, you are all truly winners. Yes, winners. Winners want to win. Be sure to give your own grit, determination, tenacity, and dedication to something you are passionate about in your work and in your community. You will continue to be winners by positively impacting the lives of others around you to make a true difference. I want to thank you for listening to me today. I want to thank this great university for finally giving me that sheepskin. And I want to wish you for the best of everything in your next step in the exciting journey you have ahead of you. Thank you, God bless, and God bless George Washington University.